Hey everybody, Greg here, 12-Minute Tuesdays. Hey, we're going to talk about titles here in the next few minutes. We're going to talk about titles. Titles are big time in our culture today. Greg Johnson, J12, 12-Minute Tuesdays, here we are. Let me turn the music down here. Let me read again. Can I tell you something? Genesis chapter 1, Genesis chapter 2 are the sexiest chapters in the Bible as far as I'm concerned. From the perspective of God has made us sexed. Not S-E-X-T. Those are things you shouldn't be sending. But God has made us S-E-X-E-D. We are sexed creatures. Not S-E-X-T, but S-E-X-E-D. And it's powerful, it's humbling, it's mysterious, it's glorious, it's victorious. And so let me go back to Genesis chapter 1. In Genesis chapter 1, we have 6 goods, and then God culminates it with a very good. You see, God's the one who tells us what good is. Right from the start, he said in Genesis chapter 1, this is what is good. Good, 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 good. Very good. Just before he said very good, let me tell you what he said. In verse 26 of Genesis chapter 1, the Bible is awesome. Listen to these words. Then God said, let us, that's right, make man in our image according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created him. That's 3 images in these few verses. Male and female, he created them. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, this is who you are, but now this is what you're going to do. Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth, subdue it, have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves on the earth. And God said, see, I've given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed. To you it shall be for food. Also to every beast of the earth, to every bird of the air, and to everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life, I have given every green herb for food. And it was so. Here we go. Then God saw everything that he had made in these 6 days, and indeed it was not good, it was very good. This chapter is so prevalent, so relevant, so needed in our world of absolute confusion today. People don't know what they are. They're having to define themselves by pronouns that they feel represent who they really are. Let me tell you, if you're a man, no one has to tell you you're a man. But if you're trying to be a woman and you're a man, everyone will be there to tell you, oh, you're a woman. Oh, you're a woman. Yep, you're a woman. Because you need to be told it again and again and again because it's not adding up. Like the preacher who had in his notes. Yell here. It's your weakest point of your sermon. I'm telling you right now, a trans woman, is she a man or a guy? Whatever you identify as that's opposite to the sex you were born with, you will constantly need to be confirmed, reaffirmed, coddled, and made aware that you are. Yes, you are. You are who you think you are on the inside. You are who you are in your psyche. You are. Nobody has to come to Greg Johnson and say, you're a guy. You're a guy. Did you know that you're a guy? No one has ever come to me in my life and said, you are a guy. And the reason they don't need to come to me and tell me I'm a guy is because it's very obvious I'm a guy. I'm not a girl. I'm a guy. I said this is all about titles, so let me give you some of them right now. You ready? Here they go. These are beautiful titles, and they're sexed titles. I guess if I wanted to be a little racy, I could call them sexy titles. But I didn't want to put that in the stream because I just, whatever. I'm getting further away from trying to be cute because there's no time for cute. There's no time for creative innuendo that has sexual overtones. Forget it. It's time to get serious about being made in the image of God, male and female. So let me give you some sexed, S-E-X-E-D, titles. Here they go. Man, woman, men, women, father, mother, grandfather, great-great-grandfather, great-great-grandmother, husband, wife, groom, bride, son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter, aunt, uncle, nephew, niece, cousin, second cousin. Come on, somebody. Every one of those titles is S-E-X-E-D in nature. They are sexed. You don't even get to have those titles without S-E-X-E-D. Now let me give you some other titles. Lawyer, doctor, electrician, engineer, CEO, CFO, construction worker, trucker, come on truckers, plumber, scientist, electrician, I already said that. No, I didn't. Teacher, preacher. All those titles, they don't hold a candle. They do not hold a candle to man, woman, men, women, father, mother, grandfather, granddaughter, husband, wife, I'm going over them again, groom, bride, son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter, aunt, uncle, cousin, second cousin. That they really have been blessed by. It's called Fatima. Matter of fact, tonight it's showing in movies, The Way. It's a movie called The Way. It's showing in theaters all over the U.S. on this date in 2023. May, 15, whatever this day is, it's tonight. As a matter of fact, it's starting here right like now, at least here in Oklahoma. You know what Fatima, you know what the word of the Lord was from the angel of Fatima? The final battle between Satan and the Lord in the end will be the battle for marriage and family. Marriage and family. Every one of those words I gave you, man, woman, men, women, father, mother, grandfather, great-great-grandfather, husband, wife, groom, bride, son, daughter, grandson, all those words come out of what will be the final frontier in battling against the dictates of the enemy. Family and marriage. Marriage in the family. You see, you don't have to be in a marriage, and I guess you're going to be a part of a family because somebody was intimate in the past. That's why you're breathing air and you're a lawyer. You're a doctor. You're an electrician. You're an engineer. You're a CFO. You're a CEO. You're a construction worker, trucker, plumber, scientist, teacher, preacher. Those are all titles that come after the greatest titles of all. Father, mother, brother, sister, aunt, uncle. All those titles tie you to somebody. All those titles bless you with context. All those titles are who you run to when all hecketh breaketh looseth. That's who you run to when things are going south. You run to your grandfather. Maybe it's your great-grandfather. Maybe it's your mother or your father. And for those of you that celebrated Mother's Day this last weekend, thank you for celebrating and not tolerating that beautiful phrase, Happy Mother's Day. Because I don't care if you're married or not, or if you've had a child or not, you have been called to be a spiritual mother, lady. And you have been called to be a spiritual father, sir. That's a whole other topic. But we all have been called to spiritual parenthood. There's no other way. Let's go back to Genesis. Male and female made he them. And out of that beautiful combination is God's divine baby factory that brings sons, daughters, granddaughters, grandsons, aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces. Come on. None of this happens in a trans body, because a trans body is so messed up, it can't produce any of those. And the devil loves it. He loves humans that can't multiply. He loves the fact that there are those who actually believe the world's going so crazy there's no use having kids. The devil says they're playing right into my trap. God did not say, be fruitful and multiply when things are going well. Be fruitful and quit having kids when they're going horrible. He never said that. He says, be fruitful and multiply. And there's no caveat there. We have been called to multiply. And that happens when a man and a woman come together and produce a child. Oh, there's another beautiful title. Child. Did I even say that one? Child. I didn't even say that one. Child. You're a child of God, but you're also a child of a man and a woman. Yeah, you're the child of a man and a woman. That's how you became a child. So that's my word for you today, everybody. What time is it? Okay, we've gone 12 minutes. We're done. God bless you. Share this. Think about this. Share it with others. Go to j12.com and get your God is Good wristband. Yeah, your wristband, your hat, your shirt. Get it all. God bless you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.